Today we're going to talk about your goal for this cycle. Eat red meat once a week or less. Your tip is make red meat just a weekly treat. This means that you should aim to eat any red meat such as beef, lamb, pork, or bacon only once a week or less. Replacing red meat with leaner meat is an easy way to help meet your health goals. Why? Because red meat contains a lot of saturated fat, which is very unhealthy. Lean white meats like chicken, turkey, and fish contain the same amount of protein as red meats, but without all the saturated fat. Lean protein is an important part of your diet because it plays a major role in reducing your risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and some cancers. Because it has the same amount of protein as red meat, lean protein will satisfy your hunger without adding unnecessary fat, and it will help you make better food choices throughout the day. The easiest way to limit your red meat is by having white meat instead. Most people know that they should choose lean protein like fish, chicken, or turkey. But did you know that the way you prepare the meat makes a big difference? Cooking with fat or oil, even vegetable oil, adds all sorts of calories or fat. But you can easily avoid the extra fat by baking, roasting, steaming, poaching, broiling, grilling, boiling, or stewing. And a lot of times, preparing foods this way can be less time consuming and just as delicious. Who knows? You might even discover some new recipes. When eating lean protein, it doesn't take too much for you to feel full. Lean protein should take up no more than a quarter of your plate. For chicken, beef, or pork, your portion should be no more than the size of a deck of cards. With fish, your portion should be the size of your palm. We know that eating red meat less often may be challenging at first. Here are some important points to remember. Red meats like beef, lamb, and pork have a lot of fat and calories. By replacing these meats with leaner meats such as chicken and fish, you can satisfy your hunger without all of the extra calories. There are lots of satisfying substitutions for red meat such as chicken, turkey, certain cuts of pork like tenderloin or loin chops, any type of fish, salmon, tilapia, tuna, whitefish, catfish, cod, flounder, halibut, mahi-mahi, sea bass, swordfish, or trout. Beans or legumes like black beans, garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas, cannellini or navy beans, kidney beans, black-eyed peas, and vegetable sources of protein like tofu or seitan. Remember to keep cooking method and portion size in mind, even when choosing lean meats. Try this. The next time you make chili, tacos, or burgers, use chicken or turkey instead. You can't go wrong with those, and they're just as tasty. Remember, this cycle, make red meat just a weekly treat.